morning, Israel. I'll start this video off by saying, giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Amashem, Makashai, the ones, the apostles and the elders, and the hopeful elect pushing this truth out here. I also want to give a brief shout out to all the people in the highways and byways, people putting out the videos, the women keeping the home up with husbands or brides spreading the truth, and to all the Israelites having brotherly love towards one another, and keeping all statute commandments, giving us the testimony of Yahweh, Bahashem, Amashem, Makashai. Shalom to you all. Let's get right into the video. Today I want to talk about this nonsense that popped up in my feed, and it starts off by a new trend. It's starting in black clubs where men battle it out, show who has the most money by pouring out liquor they bought in the club for 3 times the price. These are the same people who will try to negotiate your prices as a business owner, and you know they would. They come in and try to ask for a discount. That's beside the point. Let's play the video. Bunch of nonsense, wasting all that money, and then of course they do it. They can't do they do it just to flex, and they the reason to do it, and it's wrong on why they do it. I'm about to show you why it's wrong. Watch this. Let's go to Ecclesiastes 10:6. Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in a low place. If you look right there, man, well, who has dignity over there? You got what's called Jake pouring out bottles for Eve, and Eve lusting after the money. Nobody in there has any dignity, and he's like, oh, well, they're rich, though. So they're sitting in a low place. Well, you gotta look at when you read the Bible, you gotta look at the Hebrew words, because when they translate it, certain words mean different things as compared to an English translation. As for example right here, and the rich, if you read right there, it's a sheer, literal, figurative, noble. Nobody in there is noble, and just like this is why this is happening right now, because you wanted to put folly in high regard from the amount of folly Jake be putting up in places which they want to try to pass off like, oh, it's the CIA. It's the Amalekites pushing it. These fools readily buy that stuff and participate. Don't listen to them trying to scapegoat. Now they have their hand to play in this. Don't get me wrong. But the way Jake will readily consume it or do anything against his people with the ease, as long as you mention money or somebody they hate, there's a reason there's 2/3 that's going to get destroyed. Which if you look at 2/3, is 66.6%. That number is on purpose. Like I said, 2/3 is going to get destroyed for a reason. Not because like, oh, we were tricked. No. No. Now there's going to be some in there, but like once you hear the truth and you still want to just participate in that stuff, it's on you. The community accountability is just like, oh, bro, that long discussion, but that's another topic for another day. But like, but Jake puts Folly in great dignity. And if you look at dignity, altitude, which is high, you put it at a high place right there, elevation right there. Like I said, you gotta go to the Hebrew right there, and go Folly right there. Silliness, concretely, collectively. See, oh man, those few individuals collectively, bruh, collectively. See, this word is a sword, bruh. The word is a sword. It cuts every which. It's a double-edged. It cuts every which way. It does not care about your feelings, your excuses, or none of that, man. Me, you, anyone. These words will cut you, man. Let's go to Proverbs 31. This whole chapter is pretty good for this. But like I said, I have 31 and 6 highlighted, but I'm gonna start at 3 because it's more important right there. Because if you look at a while ago, like right there, who are they doing that for? And you got Soldier Boy down here with the because like it's funny too. You look at the comments, like Jake is getting slow. I mean, the other Jakes are getting slowly but surely. Tired of it. I remember this meme a long time ago. This shit was lit. I might play this. Hold on. No. It's probably an older Jake who did that when he was young, trying to warn himself. The meme was hilarious. But let's get back to the topic, though. Like I said, Proverbs 31. Start at 3. Give not thy strength unto women, not thy ways that which destroyeth kings. And you look at those Jakes in the club, they're pouring out bottles, throwing money away and all that, trying to impress like women who are probably already married, which is adultery. So you got both Eve and Jake in there committing sin, like right there in sight. And people are like, oh, man, they ain't got no ring on it. If you sleep with somebody sex is a marriage. If you ever read, when you start sleeping with somebody, you're married. You just married that person, which is why hookup culture is garbage. Like I said, it's another topic for another day. You can read that. Let's see. Let's go back to 4. It is not for kings. Oh, Lemuel. It's like it. Lemuel. It is not for kings to drink wine, nor for princes strong drink. Which you look right there, which leads to terrible decisions. That's why Jake be getting killed. They be getting high and drunk, make terrible decisions, and then next thing you know, somebody's dead. 5, lest they drink and forget the law, which is what I just said. Thou shalt not kill. Still, all the terrible decisions they come up with when they're drunk. Let's go rob. The classic movie. Let's go rob a bank. Every time you see those movies like that, set it off. All that they were getting drunk, high, and married, and all that, and then like, oh, let's go rob this bank. And then look at how that worked out. Except they got the fake movie where one of them gets away. Yeah, in real life, none of them getting away, bro. Let's continue. Okay, let's start over at 5 again. Lest they drink and forget the law and pervert the judgment of any of the afflicted, which is what I just said. They get around and discuss all these terrible things they can do when they get drunk and high. Verse 6, give strong drink unto him that is ready to perish, and wine unto those that be of heavy hearts. Which you see at funeral, which is Noah when everybody died. He drunk, a lot drunk and all that, but like you weren't supposed to do that, but he drunk and all that. Noah ended up, kind of all right. What's called like I said, Noah ended up all right, but a certain tent accident happened while he was drunk when he wasn't supposed to be looking at him, got his lineage cursed. So like I said, I still wouldn't have did it. And then you already know the story a lot. His 2 daughters slept with him. That's why you got Moab and Ammon right here. And which is funny, if you look at Moab and Ammon in their media, which you look at anime and all that with Ammon, why they always be having incest in there? They always have some kind of incest, like brother-sister relationship, or somebody thirsting after their brother or mother or something like that. It shows right there who Ammon and Moab are. And it happens in Chinese literature too. Let's continue. Let him drink and forget his poverty, which is why you see homeless people on the corners and stuff like that drinking. And remember his misery no more. Let's go to Proverbs 29 and 2. And this is what's talking about, like why this wouldn't happen in the New Kingdom. When the righteous, Proverbs 29 verse 2, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. And what you just saw in that comment section a while ago, like, oh man, these people here, and they're ready to get out of this place. The spirit is getting on Jake, so they're waking up like, okay, well, maybe these guys on the corner were right, man. And they're starting to come into the truth. They see these people, how these people are acting, like, oh man, if the righteous was in rule, that wouldn't be happening. All these silly games like that, it's pouring out all the balls and sleep with a married woman. No, none of that, bro. It's funny because you go to verse 3. Whoso loveth wisdom rejoiceth his father, but he that keepeth company with harlots spendeth his substance. Which is what you just saw right there, bro. Pouring out bottles in the club just to impress Eve, that's more than likely married or sleeping with somebody which is married. And it's crazy, bro, what these jakes would do, man. And let's go to Isaiah 52:5 and verse 22. Woe unto them that are mighty to drink wine, and men of strength to mingle strong drink. Let's go to verse 23. Which justify the wicked for reward, and take away the righteousness of the righteous from him. And you see, like I said, you drink, like that's always been a saying, you quell the inhibitions. Like, what are all inhibitions being? The courage, liquid courage. And then it's not always courage, man. And then courage for like the wrong thing is not a very good thing, bro. Like, oh man, if you you never drunk, like you wanted to go rob that bank, and all of a sudden you drunk it, and it gave you the courage to rob that thing. You think that was worthwhile? Like, no, man, come on now. You gotta think outside the box here. Not even outside the box, inside the box. think before you do these actions. But that's the problem, though. What I just read a while ago. Whoso loveth wisdom rejoices in his father, but he that keeps company with harlots spendeth his substance. It's not just money. Like I said, you're with all your choices and all that go out the window, bro, when you start drinking and getting high. We'll cap it off the Proverbs 28 and 28. When the wicked rise, men hide themselves, but when they perish, the righteous increase. And that's what you see on these corners and all that all the time. You see all these people in the clubs and all that. You don't see any kind of righteous Jake in there, because they already know what goes down in there. These people who have these parties and all that. I hear people nowadays talking about, like, I want to go to this party, but like, man, it's going to get shot up or not, because they know people going to be drinking there, acting a damn fool, which y'all ain't supposed to be doing. But like I said, the 2/3, which is like 66.6%, like I said, done on purpose, is the majority of the community. So we ain't got too much longer, guys. Just hold out, keep practicing the law, statute, commandments, and praying any chance you get. And you guys stay away from that strong drink, and stay out them clubs, and stay away from adultery. With that, I bid you guys shalom.